At a party filled with laughter, music, and champagne, I knelt down on one knee, heart pounding, hands trembling, ready to ask the woman I loved to be my wife. I thought it would be the most beautiful night of my life. Instead, it turned into my worst nightmare. Because in front of everyone, she looked down at me, laughed, and said loud enough for the whole room to hear, "I'd rather stay single than marry you." And the room went silent. We had been together for 3 years. 3 years of long walks, late-night talks, and quiet promises about forever. I thought I knew her better than anyone. She always said, "You're my home." So when her birthday came around, I wanted to make it special, unforgettable. Her best friend was throwing a party at a rooftop bar. Everyone was there, her friends, co-workers, even her family. They all knew about my plan. I'd spent weeks choosing the perfect ring, even practiced what I'd say. Halfway through the evening, as she laughed with her friends, I took the mic and called her name. She turned around, surprised. "What are you doing?" I smiled nervously. "Just something small." I walked toward her, got down on one knee, and opened the box. "You're the best thing that's ever happened to me," I said. "Will you marry me?" The crowd gasped, phones went up, her friends started squealing. I expected happy tears, maybe a playful shove before she said yes. But instead, she froze. Then, she laughed. At first, I thought it was from nerves. But then she spoke, her voice dripping with mockery. "Are you serious right now? In front of everyone?" I felt the blood rush to my face. "Yes. I mean, I love you." She cut me off, still smiling that cruel little smile. "Oh my God, no. I'd rather stay single than marry you." Her friend's laughter followed immediately, awkward, forced, but loud. Someone even whispered, "He really thought she'd say yes?" I just froze there, on one knee, holding the ring, trying to understand what had just happened. Then she added, as if to twist the knife, "You're sweet, but marriage? With you? Come on." She turned back to her table, took another sip of wine, and started talking to someone else, like I'd never existed. I stood up, numb. People avoided my eyes. Someone patted my shoulder, muttering, "Sorry, man." I walked out before I could break down in front of everyone. Outside, the cold air hit my face, but it didn't help. I sat in my car for an hour, replaying every memory, every kiss, every promise. How could she? That night, I deleted her number. No calls, no texts. I didn't even return the ring, I just locked it away. For weeks, she didn't reach out. Not once. Then, one evening, she showed up at my apartment. She stood there, nervous. "Can we talk?" I didn't say a word. She continued, "I didn't mean to humiliate you. I wasn't ready." I stared at her. "You weren't ready to say yes, or you wanted to humiliate me?" She looked down. "It was just bad timing." I sighed. Bad timing is being late to dinner. Not laughing at someone who loves you in front of a crowd. She started crying. "Please, can we start over?" That was the moment I realized I didn't want her anymore. The woman I loved wouldn't have made me feel small just to look strong in front of others. I simply said, "No. You already showed me what forever with you would feel like." Months passed. I moved on, slowly, painfully. Then one day, I ran into her at a cafe. She was alone, no laughter, no crowd. She looked up and froze. "You look good," she said softly. I nodded. "Thanks." After a pause, she whispered, "You really loved me, didn't you?" "I did," I replied. "But I love my peace more." She smiled sadly. "I should have said yes." I gave a small shrug. "No, you should have meant it." And then I left. That night, as I drove home, I realized something powerful. Love isn't about grand gestures or public displays. It's about respect. And the moment she chose to embarrass me for attention, she lost both my love and my respect. Sometimes rejection saves you from a lifetime of being unappreciated. And that night that broke me, it also freed me.